Alright guys, welcome to World Wrestling News. This will be the TNA Impact TNA Impact Wrestling review from 1/5/2016 review. The first show of the year. It's their debut on Pop TV, which in my opinion, I thought that was a good show. I thought TNA was a great show tonight. A lot of good matches, a lot of surprise returns, a lot of new faces, new faces debuting and stuff. But the only thing I had a problem with is they taped Michael Burnett's debut before the show went on the air. And same thing they did with EC3 versus Matt Hardy in the finals for the TNA World Title. Those are the only two problems I had with the show, but other than that, it was a fantastic show. I enjoy all the wrestling, and but the show opened up with Dixie Carter saying she's happy that she's on Pop TV, blah blah blah, and it's great. And then the fan says thank you, Dixie, blah blah blah. And then you had EC3 come out there and say, Auntie, you didn't give me an invitation for Christmas to your house. But in reality, they're not really related. It's just storyline wise. And he said he was robbed of the TNA title from Bound for Glory because Matt Hardy had help from Jeff Hardy. And he said that was a fluke and that never happened. He was robbed. Then Matt Hardy comes out, it was mocking EC3. He says everyone robbed him. He said the same thing. But I mean, it was great. EC3 is a great heel. He's good on the mic. I'm not gonna lie. He's a great heel. He's something that TNA needed. Since because they need a new face of the company. There's really no face since AJ Styles left because of bullshit with Dixie. But yeah, it was a 3-on-1 beatdown, and then Lashley comes out. They were, and then you had they're talking, they're going back and forth promos, having a little promo fight. And then you had EY come out and attack Matt Hardy, and then they beat him. Then both beat him down, all three of them. And then I mean Matt Hardy, who was beating him down was EC3, Eric Young, and Titus. And then here comes out Bobby Lashley, cleans house, and they just pretty much they would go commercial break after that. And then the first match was EC3 versus Bobby Lashley. Semi-final match for the World Title Series, pretty much. Your winner was Ethan Carter III because of help from Titus. But that's just how EC3 is. He's a heel. He's gonna have help to win. Yeah, he basically EC3 gets the schoolboy roll up win on Lashley because of the distraction of Titus, because Titus pushed him or something. Yeah, that's what he did. Yeah, he was on the apron and he pushed him, and then he was on the apron trying to distract him, and then Lashley pushed him, knocked him down, and then EC3 went for the schoolboy. The 1, 2, 3, it was over. And then EC3 would go on to the finals. What else? They show Bobby arriving to whatever, and then Kurt Angle comes out. Basically, he said his in-ring career is about to come to an end for Impact Wrestling. There's a Kurt Angle farewell tour coming up. Basically, it's not really a tour. It's like it's gonna be on Impact every week. They're gonna have a different opponent each week, and the fans say thank you, Kurt, and Kurt goes, no, thank you guys for everything he's done. And then he announces that his opponent next week is going to be Drew Galloway on a farewell tour. And then you have and then you have Jesse Goddard comes out and says he's the real future, blah blah blah. And then Eli Drake comes out and says he's the real future too, and you know. And then they apparently they beat up Kurt Angle and him, and then they fought back. Kurt Angle and Drew, they fought back, and you know, pretty good. I thought it was a good segment. I thought it was a good, you know, they had a good beatdown, and then Kurt Angle and Drew just beat the shit out of both of them. I think that was pretty good. They pretty much check on Matt Hardy, see if he's okay. Of course he's okay. He's just selling the injury for the matches. The next match was Matt Hardy versus Eric Young. It was a pretty good match. Matt Hardy sold the shit out of the injury from, you know, the segment in the beginning of the show that his leg was fucked up, but he still won with the twist of fate, 3 count, even with his messed up leg. You know, it was pretty good. Let's see, what else? Oh yeah, and they're pretty much teasing. They're teasing who was gonna be the challenger for the King of the Mountain title match. It was Bram, basically Bram versus Bobby Roode. It was a quick, short match, nothing really big, and then Eric Young runs down and attacks Bobby Roode, starting beating the shit out of him. He hits him with a power driver, and then James Storm comes out of nowhere and saves him, and then he picks up a beer and he says, you know, he said he helped build this company, this whole TNA company and stuff, pretty much. A lengthy promo. Yeah, he said he helped. He said TNA is everything for 13 because this company didn't make guys like James Storm. Guys like James Storm made this company, and that's kind of true. When people thought TNA was gonna die, you had guys like James Storm, AJ Styles, Bobby Roode, the list goes on and on and on, that helped build this company, because the company wasn't going to build them. They had to build it themselves and make it, you know, something to make it what it is today. Yeah, like I said, he pulls out beer and he says, and then he goes beer, and then he goes money, and they do that. In my opinion, I don't think he's back. I think he's back for that one night only pay-per-view that's coming up on Friday, that they're supposed to have all kinds of, you know, stuff. It's on pay-per-view. You can buy it on pay-per-view and watch it, you know. But yeah, I guess to bring back beer money for that pay-per-view, and I guess he's gonna get paid for these appearances and probably go back to NXT maybe, because he's technically not under contract. He's a free agent. He works for appearances, you know. Then Jeremy's backstage with the Beautiful People. Angela says she obviously not wrestling tonight because she's pregnant by one of the wolves she's dating. They're having a baby soon. And they call the wannabe Beautiful People the Dollhouse. They said this is the Beautiful People's house, not the Dollhouse. And then James Storm and Baru are backstage, and Bram and EY made a big mistake. And this Friday, beer, like I said this Friday, there's a one night on pay-per-view. It's gonna be beer money. I think it's gonna be beer money versus Bram and EY. I think they're gonna bring them back for that. And then Christy Hemmy's in the crowd, says time for the knockouts, and they get excited for that. The match was the Dollhouse versus the Beautiful People, and then Gail Kim. Gail Kim was the replacement. I kind of figured they were going to do this. It's kind of obvious because Gail Kim was feuding with the Dollhouse like months ago. That's how she won the title, because she was feuding, you know, with the Dollhouse and stuff. Where she beat Brooke for the title, and then the Dollhouse tried to take it and they couldn't. But yeah, I thought it was a pretty good match. I thought it was really good. Your winners were Gail Kim and the Beautiful People. Cause Gail, Gail pinned Jade with her finisher. After the match, they started beating up the Beautiful. After the match, Dollhouse attacks Gail and the Beautiful People, and then this swerve comes. The Awesome Kong is apparently she joined the Beautiful. She joined the Dollhouse apparently because Taryn Terrell is gone from TNA because she found God. Apparently she found God and she said wrestling just destroyed her life or something. Like they made her do sins that she shouldn't have. I don't fucking know. Look at Shawn Michaels. He found God. He came back to the WWE and he came back stronger than ever. Probably one of his best runs when he came back. But it doesn't matter. I don't get it. You found God, okay, but there's these religious people that run little indie local companies, and they do wrestling stuff, and you don't see them quitting. But hey, that's her decision. She wants to leave wrestling. That's her own decision. Whatever. It is what it is. I don't even care. And then next was the Miracle came out. Maria Kanellis comes out and introduced the Miracle, Mike Bennett. For all you who don't know who Mike Bennett is, he came from Ring of Honor. He was known as Michael Bennett. He was part of the Kingdom, which was him, Maria, Matt Taven, Adam Cole. That was them, and apparently they left Ring of Honor because they weren't happy how they were being used. They didn't like the direction they were, going as far as their characters, because they weren't. In all honesty, they weren't pushed right. They pushed them to tag team titles, but Mike Bennett should have been world champion. He was in that company forever. He should have been world champion, but it never happened because I guess Ring of Honor didn't see it that way. Yeah, he comes out that basically Mike Bennett says he's gonna be a world champion sooner or later. He basically says one wash-up guy named Matt Hardy is about to wrestle for a TNA world title, but that's not the moment that will save wrestling. Basically, he said he's a savior of pro wrestling. It would be Mike Bennett and the TNA world title in his hands, and that would be the Miracle. I like his character. I like the direction they're going with these guys, with Maria and Michael Bennett. But one thing I want to see happen, this is my personal opinion, I want to see Maria work in the Knockouts division. Work some matches with like Gail Kim, what's her name, Jade, and the other one, I can't remember her name, what they gave her. You matches with Velvet Sky, Madison Rain. Let her work in the Knockouts division. Because Ring of Honor didn't have that. They didn't have the they didn't really have a women's division until like a couple months ago. Like they started up the Women of Honor, and then they started doing women matches. But still, those are not on the main show. Those are exclusive on their YouTube channel. So they should have put those in a regular show. They should never got rid of the women's division. Because right now the women's division and independent scene is really hot. It's like the best thing in wrestling today. I've always enjoyed women's wrestling, because all the way back to the Attitude Era, stuff like that. I've always enjoyed women's wrestling, like with Trish Stratus, Lita, and then you had the Knockouts, and the Knockouts came out in like what, 2001 or 2002 they started up. And then you had like, well, the Divas division was okay sort of when the Knockouts started, because you had Mickie James, you had Not really, because Mickie James was in TNA in like 2001, 2002. She didn't come to WWE until like later on. But still, they had some good stuff. But then, anyways, yeah. So it's pretty cool to see Michael Bennett and Maria Kanellis in TNA. I wish them the best luck. Just I guess they're gonna run with the ball and see how far they can go with this. And then what does it say? Oh, Matt Hardy's backstage Reba and their baby boy. Matt Hardy said he's going to win the title for all of them. Basically, Matt Hardy says he's gonna win that title for his family. Yeah. Oh yeah, and then Drew Galloway's backstage with Kurt Angle, and then you had the Wolves come out and say, "Oh, we've never faced you, Kurt Angle. We want to face you." And then Kurt Angle says, "Fine. How about we have a match at the one night on pay-per-view? Drew Galloway and Kurt Angle versus Wolves." And then you had Jesse Goddard come out of nowhere, and then you had Eli Drake come out of nowhere. So, and then it was announced it's gonna be a three-way. It's gonna be the Wolves versus Drew Galloway and Kurt Angle versus Jesse Goddard and Eli Drake in a tag team match. That's on the one night only pay-per-view. Basically, I guess this is how they make extra cash. I understand it. And then the main event was EC3 versus Matt Hardy. I thought this was a good match because Matt Hardy was still selling that leg injury that he had in the beginning of the show. You know, it was good. I thought it was a really good match, really back and forth match. Matt Hardy wasn't 100%. He was probably like more like 40% in this match. There's a couple of cool spots. But one spot I thought was weird. He just pushes. He was on the steel steps, right? He was standing there. And the other guy was, EC3 was there, he just pushed him. I think he was supposed to do some move, but I think he botched it, I'm not sure. Another funny part was when that basically Titus and Jeff Hardy both just went backstage because they said that, because Matt Hardy's, I think it was, what was it? Basically just, they want a clean match, so. Well, EC3 won with the EC3 won. He hits a super 1% to win them. He hit his finisher on Matt Hardy. Matt Hardy was going for the twist of fate. He blocks it. Hits his finisher, and then pins him 1-2-3. EC3 wins cleanly over Matt Hardy for the TNA World Heavyweight Champion. Your new TNA champion, EC3. People said he can't win clean. Look what he did. He won clean. People don't understand wrestling. It's all about the booking. It's all about how they want to book somebody. You know, it's not the wrestler's fault that they have to, win dirty or clean. I mean, win dirty. That's not their fault. That's all the booking. They're told what to do, and they do what the bookers tell them to do. Basically, yeah, this was the TNA Impact review debut on Pop TV. In my opinion, I thought this was a good show. I thought this was like an A show, basically. So that's like a 8 out of 10 for me. I thought it was a good show. Can't wait for Impact next week. I'm happy Impact is on Pop TV. I get Pop TV, and I'm happy I can watch Impact again. Because sometimes, you just get tired of that WWE. Sometimes I'm a fan of WWE, but sometimes I watch too much of it. I want to watch something else. Like Impact is good. It's a good show. I enjoy Impact. I think it's a good show. Impact. I think this is a good direction for them. I hope they get the views that they wanna, because they wanna apparently. Well, Pop TV president. Well, before Impact, they had a little live stream on their YouTube channel saying they're gonna try to get the views of Spike TV. I don't know if they can do that, but I think they can try to get close if they book it right, if they start doing anything right. You know, get good storylines, keep the good matches. You know, because you got Kurt Angle doing his farewell tour, basically meaning he's retiring from TNA. Does that mean he's going to WWE? Because he dropped names like The Undertaker, Triple H, The Rock, Stone Cold, all those guys. Was that confirmed he's come back going to WWE, or is he actually really retiring? Because I know he signed to, what was it? He signed to Bellator or some shit for like matches or something. Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully I don't know. In my opinion, Kurt Angle is one of the greatest wrestlers, the greatest technical wrestlers to ever lace boots up, ever set foot in any ring, a WWE ring, a TNA ring, whatever, wherever he wanted to wrestle, he was the best. Anyway, guys, this was the TNA Impact review for 1/5/2016. Yeah, guys, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Be sure to hit like on this video. Put a comment in the section what you thought is. If you want me to do more reviews on TNA. Yeah, share this video around social media on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. I don't know, wherever you want to share. You know, help a bro out. Yeah, guys. Yeah, follow me on Twitter at KingBrickWall, like it says right there in the picture. Yeah, guys, I'll have some more videos up this week. Probably maybe do a SmackDown review. I don't know. Because I already saw the SmackDown spoilers. It looks okay, but probably good matches. Like Kevin Owens versus Dean, probably a good match. Charlotte versus Becky, probably a good match. I saw they had other good matches. I'll probably review SmackDown on Thursday after I watch it. But anyway, this has been your boy King Brick Wall. This has been Wrestling World News. Yeah, follow us on Facebook at Wrestling World News. Yeah, been your boy King Brick Wall. Peace out.